You don't do that. You don't threaten a teacher.
She said they can get it. I mean, in the street, that means fighting.
She's liable to do I don't know whatever, and her kids are too. I got a baby at home, sir, okay?
Back off.
Please.
Back off.
On November 21st, 2025, on a typical school day, a mother arrived at Drew Elementary claiming she was there to defend her children. However, her concern quickly spiraled into a hostile confrontation with threats to swing on the entire staff.
Yeah,
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Man, I don't see none of that. I'm dead.
Right now.
Like I said about my kids.
Let's go right now.
Long as you don't touch me, because
You
I
don't
ain't
touch
touch
me.
nobody.
If you don't touch me.
You too close to me. You too close to me. I ain't touch you. Watch out, bro. You getting too close, talking about long as I don't touch you. You act like you want to touch me.
Oh man, they get it from their mama. Salute, squad. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video come from the Eagle Cam channel. So if you are one of those women that suffer from HPD, histrionic personality disorder, you might want to click off of this Mr. Goodbread reaction video right now and go on over to the Eagle Cam channel and watch this video by yourself. But for the rest of y'all that enjoy people, enjoy the entertainment, love the wisdom and knowledge, it's time. Let's be nosy.
What's wrong with him?
Let's go.
I know my fucking right. What's wrong with you? Come on.
Matter of fact, you know what?
Talk to me. I don't want to talk.
Matter of fact, you know what?
I said what I said. I don't care.
Come back, we're doing trespassing.
Okay, and guess what? I'm finna come. I just want my kids. Y'all, fuck you mean? Stop fucking disrespecting my kids. This is why people parents come out here and do what the fuck they do, cause y'all nasty. You ain't serving me shit, ho. You suck my baby dick, ho.
Miss Mother, do you know how you carry yourself reflects more of disrespect onto your kids than anything a person can do to your children? Remember we did the video where the little girl, the little ratchet girl, was in the school going crazy? Don't it sound like the same audio, guys?
Now you wanna talk, get the fuck away from me.
You know what? Come over here. Let me get your ID right now.
No.
Come over here right now.
No, I ain't under arrest, I ain't do it.
Come over here right now.
Man, leave me alone, sir. Straight up, sir.
I'm telling you to stop right now.
I'm going home.
So you are. Come here.
No,
Come here.
sir, I'm giving you the ID. Just wait. Wait.
Turn around.
Wait, move. Okay, I'm gonna give you the ID. Just chill. I got a baby at
Get
home,
over
sir,
here.
okay?
Back off.
Please.
Back off.
Just move.
This is how black women get their sons killed by the police. You see how she juked behind and he stepped up? And then she talking about she got a baby at home. You must worry about those things before you just fly off the handle. Before you turn yourself into a flying fucking roach, you got to worry and be concerned about those things. Those very same things you gonna mention when you get caught out there.
I'm gonna give you the
Turn
ID.
around.
Can I give you the ID? Can I give you the ID?
Turn around. Turn around.
So what?
Nothing gonna happen to me.
Back the f up.
Don't talk to my son like that. Let me give you the
Turn
ID.
around.
Here.
Turn around.
Just turn around.
Turn around. Now you're under arrest. How about that? Happy Thanksgiving.
Sir, I'm upset.
Turn
Can you understand about my child?
Around.
That's messed up. They didn't do anything.
Turn around.
Did I not come out here and talk to them this morning? I didn't say I was gonna hurt them.
11 Drew, they got one female
I
detainee.
said, please don't hurt
Let's go.
Body. Please.
Let's go.
Look.
Let's go.
Baby, please. I don't want to do this.
You messed with the wrong deputy. You know that?
Sir, I talk to you every morning, bro. I say.
Well, you ain't talking to me right now.
I'm upset about my child.
All right, but this is the wrong way to do it.
Okay, can I give you
This
my
is the
ID?
wrong way to do it.
Top for Gotti month.
This is the wrong way to do it.
But I didn't say
understand
I
that?
told them, please, I just told
Just
them.
stop talking.
Can they stop doing what they
Stop
do to
talking.
my kids? But did I not come out here just wanting to talk to them? Like,
Stop
no.
talking. You understand?
Yeah, that's not cool. They get to treat these kids anyway. That's not cool. My kids get straight A's at this school, and y'all messing up their self-esteem out here.
Julie 11, everything's 10-4. I got one female detainee.
All right, sir. I'm just trying to apologize. I got a newborn baby at home. I was trying to get back. That's why I didn't want to get my rescue car. I was trying to get my newborn baby, please. I just want to, I can't talk to them. And they didn't do anything. My daughter came home crying, sir. Ow, my wrist. Ow! 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 That would hurt. hurt. Oh. Okay.
You got a female? Pat down.
Pat down. I got more units coming for these parents. Laying down.
I apologize, but I'm upset. My daughter came home crying. Sir, do you have kids, sir?
If you got a female,
Sir, do you have kids, sir? Please. Sir, do you have kids? I'm dead. And my daughter came home crying. And that's not fair. My daughter came home crying. That hurt me.
Have a seat.
I come here every
Have a
day
seat.
on a good
Get it?
note, talking to y'all. Can you understand me, please?
Put your foot in, okay? We'll talk in a minute. You understand?
Yeah.
What's your name? You know who I am, right?
I speak to you all the
What's
time.
my name?
Well, I don't remember because it's like 2 million y'all I speak to every day.
I'm here every day. If you had an issue with a teacher here,
You seen me come this morning, right?
but you never came to me.
I know because I spoke to
You
Miss
don't do
Sam.
that. You don't do that. You don't threaten a teacher.
Because as soon as I spoke to her, no, I didn't threaten the teacher. I would start yelling because she called you, and I said, that's not fair. Now you calling the police? I said, that's f***ed up. I said, because my daughter come home crying because what y'all did to her. My daughter came home crying. That's sad because all y'all say y'all love my daughter, and she came home crying. That's not fair. My kids make good grades in this school. I don't have a problem with anybody.
But you don't go about the way you handle it. That's not the way you do it. You understand?
Because she tried to
That
get
is
me
not the
off,
way you
and
do it.
I just wanted to go to the office and
Are you
speak
listening to what I'm telling you?
Yeah. That's
How
not-
you handle it, that's not the way you do it. If you have a problem with anybody over here, you set up a conference.
That's sad.
You come talk to
My
me.
kids make good grades
Okay?
at school.
You come
and
talk to
y'all-
me.
and they
I'm the
don't
school
do
resource
nothing.
officer. If you have any problems with anybody
So why
here,
don't tell me that?
you come to me.
They
You don't
should've
roll
told me that. I would've
up
walked all
over
the way
here.
around and found
You don't roll
then.
up here and make threats to these teachers.
No, but when I first came, I didn't. I was talking though. It just, I got pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking and I got pissed off because what she did.
One of the parents just rolled up over here. Earlier today, she showed up at the office. There was some arguing about her daughter, that the teacher spoke to her in some way. The school was going to look into it, but she just rolled up in here making threats to all the teachers.
Everybody out threatening us. She gonna help us up. She don't care about
Who did she make the threat to?
me and Miss Amos and all the teachers. So I had her kids previously at the other school. We had to ban that same tall one from our school. That's why he ain't in school now, because he pulled out a gun on the kids. That's why he walking the
Okay,
streets.
can you
of
have
our
Miss
school.
Amos come out here because I need to talk to
Yeah.
her. What exactly did she say to you?
She gonna F us up, F us, don't talk to her kids. I said, okay. So I just walked. That's why she said, oh, you want to talk now? I ain't saying nothing to her. Then she got into it with you. She does that all the time. I know her from my previous school.
You just better hope that the teacher doesn't want to press charges, okay? Because if she does, you're going to take the ride today.
I don't go through nothing with them. So
All right, go ahead and step out. She's just going to pat you down real quick. She good? All right, have a seat. All right, so just for the record, just tell me your name and your position here.
Henrika Amos, I'm a resource teacher at Drew Elementary.
And what happened today?
This morning when I went into the cafeteria to dismiss the students, I went in ahead and I got the 4th graders and 5th graders into the hallway. When I came back, Henry was trying to leave the door. So I told him to go ahead and sit down because I didn't call his group yet. So he said, he just went ahead and he went to sit down. Then he proceeded to say, oh, you are not going to be yelling at my brother. You're not going to be yelling at my brother. And I said, okay, well, who's yelling at your brother? She's like, well, you're not going to be talking to my brother any kind of way. You fucking bitch, and started using profanity. Proceeded to get up and I said, well, what are you going to do? She's like, well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call my mom and I'm going to have her come out here for you. I said, okay. So I continued. I called the 2nd graders and the 3rd graders. At that time, I just stopped dealing with her. When I came back out, she was still on the phone. I called 1st and kindergarten. I proceeded to escort the kids out of there and I called for administration. By the time when she walked out, then I said, and I told her she wasn't supposed to have the phone because school, that's not allowed into the school. But I didn't take it out from her hand because I already knew it was going to escalate.
What happened now? Just right now.
Right now, I don't know, but apparently the mom came in. She went up front to Miss Goldsby. I'm assuming she went to Miss Goldsby because that's who she spoke to this morning. All I hear is, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't play about mine. Miss Amos and Miss can get it. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about no police. Well, I don't even know none of that. And that was that.
Did she say that to you?
She doesn't know who I am, apparently, because I was outside and she stated she doesn't know who I am.
Okay, so who is she directing that to?
She was talking. She turned around and faced the whole staff and said she don't give a fuck. She can basically, Miss Roll and Miss Amos can get it. Apparently, she doesn't know who Miss Roll is either because Miss Roll was right there.
Did she threaten to fight anybody?
She said they can get it. I mean, in the street, that means fighting.
Okay.
This shit crazy, bro. You have a predominantly black school, black administrators, black principal, and the mother comes and harasses the school like this. I mean, you would have thought that it was in a white predominantly school, the way she's carrying on. And this is the thing that go unsaid in our community, right? Because if we act like this in our own shit, how the hell we expected to be treated like kings and queens in somebody else's shit?
You're saying they can get it. And she brought her 2 boys with her. So I don't know how to infer that. She basically was like, they can get it.
Okay. And who was she directing that to?
She turned around and faced the whole staff. She said, all them teachers, they can get it because I don't play about mines.
Okay.
And she said, I don't care about going to jail because all I'm going to do is get out. I won't play about mines.
Okay. Okay, for the record, just give me your first and last name and your position here at the school.
Rashika Roll, Principal Charles Drew.
What was the parents' body language like? Like how was
She was
her?
very hostile.
Can you describe how she was standing?
I
How
was
she was carrying
scared. She
herself?
was standing like she was gonna fight. She's cussing everybody out. She's yelling. I have a car loop full of parents, full of kids. Very embarrassing. She's yelling. Then she turns around, and then I have teachers who are dismissing my kids right here. She's yelling all of them out. F all of y'all up. All y'all teachers. So all the kids that were here with the parents saw the engagement. She was very hostile. She put her hands on deputy. She trying to like, oh, you in my face. You too close. Get out my face. Da 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 da. Her sons was approaching him, so I was scared. You know, I was scared something was gonna happen. But this is her behavior.
Did she have like a fighting posture when she was talking to people?
Yes, she had a fighting posture. She was threatening the teachers, threatening myself, Miss Goldsby, Miss Roll. She was actually calling us by name.
Okay.
I'll see y'all about my kids. I ain't scared of none of y'all. X, Y, and Z.
You want to press charges?
I don't want to press charges, but I just don't want her here on this campus. She has a history. I know the mom. I know her from my previous school. And she's
You
not
want her
well.
trespass?
Y'all want her trespass, and she needs help. This is something that she does all the time, and she needs help.
How close is she to you? Like if I'm her.
Like right here.
Okay, what exactly does she say where
I'm going to F you up about my kids. I don't give a F.
I'm going to F you up about my kids?
Yeah, you and Miss Amos. I don't give a F.
Were you in
I'll
fear
come
for
see
your
you
safety?
whole. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't want her here. Because I know her.
Mm-hmm.
I know what she's capable of.
Okay.
And she will come back if she's not trespassed. Because I guess in her state, when she's in that state, that's how she acts. When she calms down, she calms down. But when she's in a state where she can't think, she's liable to do I don't know whatever. And her kids are too.
So, I mean, this is where we're at. I'm looking at disorderly and assault, okay? Disrupting the school function because it was during school hours. Technically during school hours.
Okay. Yeah, because she needs to know she can't, here or any other school, she can't do that. She can't keep doing that.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
So, what are your kids' names?
I'm not giving that. For what?
What you mean for what?
For what?
Because you brought your kids here during the altercation. It's in your best interest to give me your kids' names.
But why? I'm not involving my kids.
You did bring them here.
They walk with me all the time to get the other kids, so they just walk with me because we're already
but
out.
I need your kids. You
I'm
gotta
not
give it.
involving my kids.
You gotta give it to me.
I'm not involving my kids. For what? For y'all to try to take my kids or something?
I gotta put them on the report that they came here.
They didn't do anything.
It doesn't matter, but they came here. I have to put them on the report.
Y'all taking me to jail anyways. So,
Why are you being so complicated?
Cause, like, come on, I just had a baby. That wasn't my intention to come out here. I was leaving anyways when you was walking with me. Why you just let me leave when I was walking? Y'all was
I
at work about
had to
me.
find out what was going on here. Okay?
Okay, but you weren't trying to talk. You told me to leave.
That's it. I had to find out what was going on.
You told me to leave, and I was leaving.
I saw there was an altercation, and then you did what you had to
And
do.
I can't, like I told you.
Are you gonna give me your kids' names or not? I'm still gonna get it.
Okay, y'all taking me to jail.
But just so you know, you're gonna be trespassed from the school, and your kids are gonna be trespassed from here too. We're just gonna swap out handcuffs, okay?
Yeah, step out real quick. Turn around. Step to your left. Before I can close the door.
Have in your pocket.
These are a little bit more bigger, all right? So they're gonna give you more space, more flexibility.
He's just a transporting deputy, okay? So don't ask him anything about the arrest. Doesn't know anything.
We're gonna walk to my car, okay? Same thing. You get too hot, too cold, let me know, all right?
The individual was taken into custody and charged with the following offenses: assault on a school employee, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, disorderly conduct, resisting an officer without violence, violation of probation.
Alright, squad, so in the beginning of this video, I said stick around and I'll be explaining what histrionic personality disorder is. And trust and believe, a lot of people in our community is suffering from that. So since a lot of you don't go and read and you don't look up shit, I'll give you guys the meaning of histrionic personality disorder. HPD. So when you see me in the chat and I'm putting hashtag HPD, this is what I'm talking about. HPD is a real serious mental health condition characterized by a lifelong pattern of excessive emotionality, dramatic behavior, and an overwhelming need to be the center of attention. You see? So that's why when in the beginning of the videos, and I tell y'all the disclaimer, but you still stay on my video to get all the way to the end, then go to the comments section, it is you suffering from HPD. You making things about you for attention, and that's sad, you know what I mean? Now the cause, key characteristics. People with HPD often have highly suggestible personalities and form intense emotional attachments, frequently perceiving relationships as much more intimate than they actually are. These are just videos, guys. It's not that serious. You don't got to make these videos more than what they are. They 15-minute videos, and after 15 minutes, you go on about your business. The exact cause of HPD is unknown, but it likely results from a combination of genetic predispositions, early childhood trauma, and environmental factors. It generally emerges in late adolescence or early adulthood and affects fewer than 22% of the general population, with similar rate observed across both males and females. Again, see, we so focused on the men, but this, you're going to see this more in the women, to be honest with you, because HPD is considered an egocentric, meaning the individual behavior feel natural to them. They often lack insight into how their actions impact others. The primary and most effective treatment is long-term psychotherapy, specifically psychodynamic or conjunctive behavioral therapy. Therapy focuses on uncovering the underlying motivation for their behavior and developing healthier, more stable ways to express emotions and relate to others. Simple, guys. So when I'm on here and I'm telling y'all to go see about yourself, go lay on somebody's couch, I'm not playing. I'm just not saying that for no reason, guys. A lot of people is affected by that. We just saw that in this woman today. You gonna go to the school and act a fool in front of your kids, then bring your kids with you. You just can't make this shit up, bro. But this is the stuff we can't speak on. We can't speak on this shit. Mothers is wild in our community, but you can't say nothing about it. But we all gang up on the fathers, though. Let's take it to the comment section, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new over here. 2 videos is going to pop up. One is a playlist, the other is yesterday's video, and I'll see you guys a little bit later.